friends, welcome to the platform of Darshanik. This is Akshay Kadam. So guys, today on this platform Darshanik, we are going to discuss one topic from UPSC mains paper regarding essay writing. So guys, in UPSC's essay papers, scoring 140, 150 is possible only if you could structure your essay properly, present your essay properly, and write very good reflective analytical content. So in today's lecture, I'm going to take one topic, discuss one topic of essay writing with you, and we will discuss what to write, how you need to structure your essay, and how you can enrich your essay with good content. So I'm going to provide you the structure and content regarding that topic. And today's topic in this video that I'm going to discuss is very interesting topic. Okay. Wherever I teach in offline classes this essay topic, I teach or I tell the students exclusively, okay, to write essay on one topic that I think UPSC might ask, okay, that is, we human beings are not the only species on this planet. Okay, this essay topic I think is very important topic because in intellectual intelligence across the world, this topic is being debated very much, that we are not the only species on this planet, because the way humans are governing as if we are the only species, and we are leaving tremendous collaterals on the nature, on flora, fauna, etc. So we created road, we drive our cars, we think we are the only species, and many animals who are crossing the road, we kill them, okay, mercilessly. So many dogs, cats or other stray animals die. Okay, this world belongs to them also. For our comfort, okay, for us to look good, we develop so many beauty products. Okay, and these beauty products in beauty industry, all the chemicals that we leave behind from our washrooms to those discharge from a chemical or beauty product industry, all goes to water, into rivers, in our lakes. We can use water filter at our homes, but all those animals, birds are drinking directly from that water. The kind of cancer they might be getting exposed to, okay, changes in their biochemical composition, okay, impact on their digestive system is going to be very horrible, and we are not even aware of those impacts. Okay, but we just live that we are the only species, and this is the major problem of all the issues or damages to nature, flora, fauna, or even for global warming, okay, that we are experiencing. We can switch on AC because outside temperature is high, but animals don't have that liberty, don't have that option. And so when we live, we need to live as we are not the only species. There are other species, and we need to create this world much better place for those species to live. So this topic I think is very, very important topic that UPSC haven't asked yet and will ask in future. So you should write such a topics. Okay. So on my Darshanik IAS app, I will be launching this essay courses in around February month. And when I will be launching this essay courses, we will be discussing all such important topics, okay, that I think UPSC will ask, and what content you need to write on this topic. That also I will spoon feed you there, and you need to use same content, same structure, and write your essay and do the practice. So that part later on. But this today's topic that I am going to discuss with you, the lesson or topic that we are going to discuss now is on the same line, that we are not the only species on this planet. Okay, usi line pe this essay topic is there, that major problems in the world are the result of the differences between how nature works and way people think. Okay, so largely there is a difference between how nature think, how humans think, and because of these differences, the way nature works and the way human think, okay, large problems have been created in the society. So both essay hint in the same direction, but this essay is little bit different. So let's discuss what to write in this essay. Okay, so guys, in introduction of this essay, you should begin with introduction, and in 70-80 words, I will discuss the same quote that I discussed with you now, that we are not the only species on this planet, and because of that, what collaterals we are leaving behind and how we are damaging. So essay says major problems. So in introduction, discuss the all major problems that we are creating, okay, in the nature, that humans are creating because of their way of thinking. Now, how humans think, how nature thinks, how it is different, how we can bring coherence, that's your major essay topic. So beginning May, that major problems are created because of how nature thinks, difference between how nature thinks, how we think. So major problems is not your essay. So in the introduction itself, in the beginning itself, finish that yes, there are major problems They are there, agree to that. Now, are this major problem because of this difference between how nature thinks and how human thinks? That is the core of the essay that you need to address in the main body. Okay. So then after providing, discussing this introduction, okay, or you can create some anecdote that one day I was sitting in my garden looking outside, and then I observed how ants have built their home, okay, under a tree, then using the same soil, and then these ants were eaten by the birds, okay, who has created their colony on the tree, and everything was interdependent, etc. And when everyone's thinking is interdependent, matching with each other, okay, how ecosystem develops, flourishes on its own, etc. So some romanticization ke saath bhi you can try to introduce this essay. Yeah, you can write a story of this two Padma Shri winners. You can write about them, their story. One guy, okay, Jadhav karke, Jadhav from Assam, I guess Assam or Manipur, I don't remember which state he was from. Okay, you can quote his story. He used to go and plant one stick into that this mangrove area, and over a lifetime he has turned that entire mangrove into big forest. Okay, or one lady from Maharashtra or Andhra, I don't remember. Okay, she has created seed bank of all the local seeds. So if nature thinks and human things match, how great things can come. So you can give some such a good examples. But one example up you can use in main body also. In the beginning, discuss that yes, it is a major problem, and we agree. And now we will explore how major roots of these major problems is difference between how human think and nature think. Then uske baad provide outline of the essay, that what you are going to write in the next essay to come, uski small outline, brief outline you provide, and then go into main body. So in main body, explain how nature works. Okay. So what you observe when you observe the nature, what you learn how nature works. Okay, and you need to be extremely good on this point, to reflect on this point, then how nature thinks. So guys, nature thinks in an interdependent existence. Okay, nature thinks in interdependent manner. So nature thinks from this interdependent existence perspective. Everyone is interlinked with the nature. Okay, all ecosystems or cycles like carbon cycle, etc., all are interlinked. Everything runs in a cyclical pattern and interdependent on their existence on each other. Flora, fauna is interlinked. So explain this interdependent existence, okay, for 60, 70, 80 words, that interconnectedness of natural processes, carbon cycle, food chains, etc., and how they are very strongly interlinked and maintain the balance, the stability. Okay, so discuss this. Then how nature supports all species. Nature never gives preferential treatment to any species, okay, and it tries to create the balance. Even one species grows in number, it will reduce its population, okay, while automatically bringing the balance, ecosystem balance. So this ecosystem ka, okay, how nature supports all species equally and creates good environment or supports with its foods and resources all species equally. Okay, so this equality, okay, or egalitarian manner in which nature treats the all flora and fauna, that we have to you need to discuss. While human thinks extremely in self-interested manner, in exclusionary manner, we don't even bother about other human beings. Okay, forget about other species. So that difference point that you note here. Then how nature has a borderless world. Humans have created a lot of borders, but nature works in a borderless world. और उसके लिए here introduction में आप एक song भी add कर सकते हो. There was one old movie of I guess Abhishek Bachchan and Kareena Kapoor, और उसका एक गाना भी है. You can add those lyrics of वो song के lines अगर you could recall in the beginning that पंछी नदियाँ पवन के झोंके उसे कोई सरहद ना रोके. और एक line clearly defines that how nature thinks and human things is a contradictory, and how then all this war, violence, etc. is problem before the humanity. वो एक लाइन में इट्स अ क्रक्स ऑफ द एसे. तो ऐसी कोई लाइन भी इवन बॉलीवुड मूवी की भी कोई लाइन हो, okay, you can easily write if it communicates and hits your essay point, okay, clearly to the point, it establishes your essay, you can use that. So this borderless world, nature के लिए world is borderless. Okay, monsoon doesn't bother which country to fall upon or which state to fall upon. Monsoon does his own duty. Okay, earthquakes doesn't make difference, okay, between your nationalities, ethnicities, identities. Okay, so these principles of nature, okay, works universally, okay, works in a borderless manner. Okay, for nature, world is borderless. Then ecosystem balance and sustainability. Okay, you can also talk about this ecosystem ke balance, ecosystem ki sustainability, how ecosystem is, it ensures balance, it ensures sustainability, it ensures long-term sustainability. Okay, even if small time disruptions come, okay, nature gets back, sets back and brings the balance, bring the stability. So nature works to ensure balance, stability while it operates, and it works in a sustainable manner. It creates sustainable living possible for all species. Okay, for last 5,000 crore years, nature suffered so many extinctions, so many setbacks, so many impacts, collisions of asteroid like that. Many species got extinct, many species got killed. Lot of changes happened, but nature continued. So nature works in a very resilient manner, sustainable manner, and tries to ensure the ecosystem balance. Okay, then explain how humans think. Okay, now contradict with the humans. तो एक 100-150 वर्ड में डिस्कस दिस पॉइंट, हाउ नेचर थिंक्स. नाउ नेक्स्ट 150 वर्ड में डिस्कस हाउ ह्यूमंस थिंक. And major thinking that I discussed in the beginning itself is that we are the only species on this planet. Okay, so this point you cut down. So nature thinks that we are the only species on this planet. So the way humans thinks, okay, nature thinks that it has to take care of all the species equally, while humans think, okay, that we are the only species on this planet. We only think about our own self-interest, our own humanity, human beings, or sometimes even we don't bother about other human beings, other nationality, ethnicity, caste identities, etc. Okay, our thinking is extremely exclusionary. Our thinking is extremely motivated by self-interest. Okay, so this self-interest is a major problem, major issue in front of us, or the way humans think, and which is totally different from the way nature thinks. Now, after discussing this 100-150 points, okay, you go on contradicting human thinking with the nature's working. Now, दोनों का जो difference है, okay, highlight that. ये core essay 300-400 word you need to discuss this, and because of this difference, how problems are getting created, and you can substantiate your point with these problems. Okay, so first is borderless world and border world. तो ये जो thinking का problem है, इसकी वजह से we create dams. Each country creates dams, or states create their own dams, okay, and impact the ecosystem or ecological impacts on next country, or wherever river goes. We try to channelize the rivers, change the course of the rivers, and because of this thinking, the way we damage flora, fauna. Okay, not only that because of this bordered world, all this war, violence, everything that we are creating. Okay, amount of money we spend, and all this nuclear test, missile uses, and all these things, and how they're damaging the world, and how it is a major problem, this thinking between borderless world and bordered world. Okay, then discuss that nature creates and provides versus human consumes and destroys. Okay, so nature is a very constructive force. Okay, it is a creationist. Okay, it's created the world, it created all flora, fauna. Okay, so here you can discuss this concept of Sankhya philosophy, where it talks about our existence is from the nature, Prakriti, and Purush, the consciousness, and how this nature, okay, has its own consciousness, Chetana, and with that consciousness is created this world out of it. Okay, so there is this extreme consciousness, okay, in the nature, and it guides the nature, develops the nature, and nature is a very strong creative force. It's an extremely strong creational energy. And so nature creates, and not only creates, it supports, provides all food resources to maintain this species of animal, flora, fauna in sustainable manner. So nature is creationist, while human, okay, only destroys. Okay, humans only consumes, okay, and destroys. और उसमें भी here you can talk about some ideas from Gandhi, Tagore, where they criticize the modernity ideas of modernity, these ideas given by enlightened thinkers, and there one point where they criticize urbanization. So Gandhi, Tagore both criticize urbanization as a modernity, and where they discuss that this urbanization is a very big problem, where people are disconnected from the nature, and in urban world people only consume, they don't give back to the nature. Okay, they only take oxygen, they never plant the trees. They only consume water, they never harvest the water. Okay, they only consume food, they never produce food. While people in rural areas, they are connected with the nature. They are in touch with the nature. They understand, okay, they create their own oxygen, create their own food, then create or harvest their own water. Even in the people in the city, just create a garbage. They don't even know the garbage they dump outside their homes, where it goes, okay, how it get disposed. Okay, rural people, they don't have any mechanism where someone will collect their garbage daily. They dispose their own garbage, and then that's why they understand, okay, how they are even creating this garbage and etc. And so Gandhi, Tagore were saying that people in the rural area are more connected with the nature, okay, while urban area, okay, disconnected from the nature, okay, they are robbing the soil, they are robbing the nature, okay. And Tagore also wrote one very important essay that time on a topic of robbery of the soil. So how we are robbing the soil, robbing the nature, destroying the nature, and how humans, okay, and especially in urban setting, okay, acts as only destroyer and consumer, okay, while nature way it thinks, when it operates in a creative manner. It acts as a provider, okay. And that's why Sankhya philosophy considers nature as a god, okay, because who we consider god? Those that give us a birth, that provides for us. The nature is the best god, and that's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, to worship Govardhan, because it provides us water, it provides us food, resources, place for our animals to feed, etc. So this nature creates versus human consume, etc. Then earth produces enough for everyone's need, not for everyone's greed. Okay. So ये भी एक मेजर गांधी का कोट है, that earth produces enough for everyone's need, but human wants to consume as per his greed. We don't want to live in a sustainable manner, in a aparigraha manner that Gandhi said. We want, nature never tries to possess anything, and it produces enough for everyone's need. But we just have greed. We want to just possess, hold on to things, and in hoarding, okay, we exploit nature tremendously. While nature is ready to give us as per our needs, but we think in a greedy manner. So this need of the nature, again, nature produces as per need, the way it operates as per the needs. Okay, we operate as per the greed. So this and how it creating problem. अब ये सारा I am discussing philosophy. You need to add supportive points in your essay to justify, okay, how this is creating the problem. तो आगे का part आपको करना पड़ेगा. Enrich that with your own facts, data, statistics, and enrich the essay. Then resource exploitation. That point I told you. Nature never exploits, okay. Or worse, in exploitative manner, we exploit it. We destroy the nature. We remove the mountains. We destroy the mountains, create buildings, create concrete jungles, etc. We mine the mountains. We mine the land, etc. We mine the ocean floor, okay, disrupting the ecosystem, ecology totally. So nature, when it is a positively creationist force, we are, okay, extremely exploitative towards the nature or other species, okay. And then negative externality on environment. Okay, nature never creates negative externality on the environment, while human beings tremendously create the negative externality on the society as well as environment. Okay, so negative externality in the form of pollution, negative externality by dividing the habitats of the species. Then we create negative externality because of changing the landscape, etc., or by resource exploitation. Okay, and these negative externalities even also hamper us, and we don't realize that pollution is killing us. Every day our life is getting reduced every day because of this pollution, etc. Yeah, water that we are drinking, the bad quality water, and so on. And that's why this negative externality on environment is very dangerous factor, okay, that the way nature operates and the human operates. So this contradictory thinking. So this is how you to reflect more on your essay, add very qualitatively good points, because your competitors who are going to write mains exam are going to be the best brains across India, and you need to compete with them. Then you have to prove with each and every point, okay, or each and every dimension that you write, that you are the better than them, okay, you are writing qualitatively better, and you have to ensure that examiner gives you more good marks. So बहुत ज़्यादा analysis करके write in a good structured manner, okay. फिर उसके बाद, so yes, the way nature thinks and human thinks differs. So we discussed how nature thinks, we discussed how human thinks, how it differs, what is problems, वही पे add करते जाओ. Then what are the solutions? How we can bring the coherence? So do you have any ideas? Okay. So those what I may discuss solutions, that how we can address this problem, bring the coherence, solve this problem. So how to address those problems? Okay. So how you will address this प्रॉब्लम्स, तो उसमें कितने ज्यादा सॉल्यूशंस यू कैन ऐड गाइस, ऐड मोर सॉल्यूशन, शो you are a very dynamic individual who can come up with the solution. And if you tomorrow you have been made IAS, okay, of environmental ministry, okay, or in any important department of India, okay, how you will try to solve all those problems. So tell the examiner that I have the solutions, make me IAS. You should be able to sell yourself in the essay, okay, in this para where you are writing the solutions. So 100 to 100 word में solutions. So first best solution is green GDP. When we consider only economic GDP, we don't consider green aspect, then there starts the difference in how nature thinks and human thinks. So if we consider green GDP, okay, then we are taking environment's contribution, nature's contribution to our GDP. So we are counting GDP, and in that counting, we are not adding only humans' addition to the GDP, we are adding nature's addition to the GDP. And that's how green GDP is a synthesis of both how nature thinks and human thinks. Then polluter pay principle. Then one who pollutes the environment should pay, and by making them pay for the pollution they are doing, we are holding them accountable so that they will not damage the nature, or they will try to change their thinking to match with the nature, and they will not pollute or add on those pollutants that nature can't remove. And so by polluter pay principle, we will try to penalize those whose thinking differs from the way nature operates, or thinks in exploitative manner and add negative externality on environment. Then recycling. Okay, nature recycles everything. Okay, even leaf falls, branches fall, they decompose it, they turn into humus. Other animals feed on them. Okay, and plants even recycle those fallen leaves, etc., in the form of humus and everything. So all this process of humification, leaching, etc., continuously operate. Nature recycles everything. Same way in our economy, whatever byproducts we produce, okay, everything humanity produces, we should be able to recycle it. Okay, then forest as the base case studies for economic excellence. एक ऐसे भी आया था UPSC में 3-4 साल पहले. The topic was forest are best case study for economic excellence. So you check out my Darshanik IAS के YouTube channel पे my previous recordings, and in my previous recording I have discussed this essay that forest are best case studies for economic excellence. So there you will get lot of points that you can use in this essay also. That forest are best case studies for economic excellence. We can learn lot of things from the forest, integrate in our economic ecosystem or economic to make our economy excellent, and by that we will be able to bring synthesis between the way nature thinks and the way humans thinks. तो वहाँ पे भी आपको बहुत सारे points मिलेंगे that you can use here. Then we need to develop this idea of aparigrah, simple living. Earth produces for everyone's need, then we should also consume, okay, as per our need, and that way we can bring synthesis. And by aparigrah, okay, what Gandhi said, that hoarding onto things is a sin, exploiting nature is a sin. And so by aparigrah and by simple living, we will be able to tackle this issue to a great level. Then alternative economic paradigms, promoting sustainable practices. Then we need to develop alternate economic paradigms, okay, new models of economy, okay, or integrated this economic structures and environmental structures and integrating them. So alternative economic paradigms, green GDP, that one paradigm we already discussed, or forest as the base case studies for economic excellence, like that, or many other paradigms like biomimicry kind of concepts. Okay, we can learn the way nature operates and mimic them in our economic process or in general, in any process wherever possible. Then how nature cools itself. So what learning we can take from the nature to make our homes cool automatically. We don't need AC, then we won't need ACs, we won't need heaters, etc. Okay, how nature filters the water, purifies the water, how we can learn that from the nature and implement in our economy or in our urban settings, etc. So this kind of developing new economic paradigms by learning from the nature, okay, by promoting sustainable practices, we can bring synthesis of the way nature operates and human think. Okay, then environmental education is also very important part that we need to teach in our school, colleges, etc. Okay, and why we need to respect environment, how we are causing global warming, how we are causing pollution, etc. So say no to plastic kind of campaigns. So all these environmental protection campaigns, then taking people, kids on plantation drive, etc., integrating them with the nature. And here you can use the idea of Tagore's education, where he said education should be imbibed with the nature. Okay, nature teaches us a lot of things. And so in Tagore Shanti Niketan, mostly classrooms were held in the open place under the tree, where people could learn from the nature, from the environment. So that idea you can also add here, integrate here. Then concept of CSR and triple bottom line approach. Okay, then corporate social responsibility, the new concept that talks about corporates being socially responsible and which talks about triple bottom line. And triple bottom line is that as a corporate, you need to be socially sustainable, you need to be, economically sustainable, you need to be socially sustainable, you need to be environmentally sustainable. So ensuring all three sustainability is very important. So ensuring this triple bottom line approach is a very important thing. CSR and triple bottom line approach. Okay, economic, social and environmental responsibility. Now I can't go in CSR or triple bottom line approach. What does it mean? Okay, but in my Darshanik app, I will be launching ethics courses, comprehensive ethics course. And there is one topic of corporate governance. And corporate governance, I discuss with my students this concept of business ethics. And there, okay, one of the way we can ensure business ethics or good corporate governance is ensuring CSR. So there I will discuss this concept in detail. What do you mean by CSR? And we'll discuss a lot of such terms like triple bottom line, corporate citizenship, etc., equal opportunity employer, and many such terms. Okay, there you will get comprehensive idea about CSR, its advantages to the company, etc., and legal mandate in India under Companies Act for CSR and so on. Then international environmental efforts. Okay, and then you discuss some international environmental efforts like United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, etc., and how, okay, through UNFCCC, etc., we can ensure, okay, this synthesis between human thing and nature things. Okay, so that's basic points that you need to elaborate more. Then discuss integration of thoughts of nature with thoughts of humans. Okay, तो उसमें और भी एक 4-5 point that you can add that I have already mentioned, like nature worship. Okay, so when we start worshipping nature, the way Sankhya philosophy advocated and many even Vedanta advocated. So by doing this nature worship, we are aligning our thinking with the nature's thinking. So you can mention that nature worship concept. Then green technological solutions, largely developing green technological solution regarding carbon sequestration, etc., or this carbon harvesting projects, etc. So green technological solutions. Then biomimicry, ये भी एक important point है. Biomimicry, learning from the nature. अब ये सारे science and tech के concepts है. So you can Google them if you don't know and add them in your essay. So ये इस तरह से thought should come to your mind very quickly. Okay, that I have read this in science and tech, biomimicry, green technological solution, etc. I have read about nature worship in philosophy. So ये भी solution में add करना, how we can bring synthesis about how nature operate and humans think. Then integrating local communities with nature, local communities, village population, those in forest, etc. Okay, they are more connected with the nature. So if we integrate their livelihood with the nature, okay, then we will be able to bring very good synthesis. So especially Maharashtra के coastal region में there are a lot of beaches, and mostly in those coastal region, there are a lot of population that lives in those coastal areas. Okay, have government empower them. Okay, gave them finance, etc., to develop this homestay facilities. And because of this homestay facility, etc., tourists come stay in their homes. They get the economic benefits out of that, and automatically then tourists will come as long as beaches and all the coastal region remains clean, and automatically then people work, okay, to protect the nature, to keep the nature clean, and so on. So by integrating local communities with the nature, okay, you can ensure this synthesis. And then agro tourism, ये भी एक way we can integrate economic thinking with the nature का thinking. So concept of agro tourism in Western Maharashtra especially, it is very famous. There are a lot of agro food processing industries. Okay, and for many farmers from across India visit this Western Ghats ka region for those learning about new agriculture technology, new agro projects, etc. Okay, or food processing technology, etc. And that's what we call agro tourism. Okay, so by this also you can ensure this synthesis. So see almost these 5 points. Okay, and then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 5, almost 14 points I have discussed in a way kind of solution, how we bring the synthesis of that. So ये जितने extra points you add, guys, and write multiple dimensions, you will get very good marks. Okay, so use the same structure and write the same essay, and if you have some unique points, you can even add those points. Okay, if you have a doubt that whether you can add this point or not, then write in comment section, I will reply there. Okay, and in your conclusion, guys, then as I always tell you, conclude in optimistic manner. So whatever things, this 14 solution that you have given, we have implemented it. Then how we will be, by implementing this, we'll be able to address the core of the essay, that major problems. Will we be able to address these problems? Okay, and will we be able to create a better world? So romanticize this thing that I have implemented all the solutions. Okay, we learn biomimicry, we have agrotourism everywhere, we have developed green technological solution, people worship nature. Then how we will be able to create a heaven on the earth itself? Okay, so we will be able to create this heaven on earth, how world will be much better place to live for not only human beings but for all flora, fauna, everyone. So romanticize and conclude in that manner. Okay, so that I will leave to you, how you can conclude and romanticize and conclude in a better way. So that's all for now. So guys, stay tuned to my Darshanik IAS channel for more such essay topics. I already recorded more than 10-12 essay topics, so do check them out. Use the same structure to write your essay. And to download my these notes, you can join me on UPSC Ethics 4 Telegram channel. There you can download all these PDFs. Okay, and you can download my app Darshanik from Google Play App Store. Okay, link is given in description, and stay tuned there. Okay, I will be launching this ethics course in Jan, and essay courses around February, March month, and take advantage of those courses. And as I told you, you won't require anything other than my essay and ethics courses and notes that I will be discussing, and content that I am going to deliver to you in the class. You won't need to read anything else. Okay, that will be enough for your preparation. So thanks for listening, guys, and stay tuned.